I guess. I guess we gotta have Becky stand tall, but it seemed like it didn't need to happen. Should've just let Shayna have her moment. I don't know why they needed Becky to stand tall. That match was booty. The women will last for Survivor Series. All right, let's just talk about this. Let's talk about why this match sucked ass. This women's main event. I ain't gonna lie, you can call me sexist, you can call me whatever the fuck you want. I thought this match sucked ass. Let's just call it what it was. This match did not live up to expectations. Out of all the matches on this show, we had The Fiend versus Bray Wyatt. We had Brock versus fucking Rey Mysterio. We had the men's Survivor Series match. We had Adam Cole and Pete Dunne. We had, I wouldn't call the one. Those 5 matches I just named were all better than this match. All those matches could have won on. Part of the reason, let's start from the beginning. All right, so we had a 2-hour pre-show. Mind you, I only watched the last hour of the pre-show. I was not about to give them 2 hours of my time. WWE is just not working like that. Just not. It's not. It really isn't. We start from the very beginning at 7 o'clock. And we gotta slowly, gradually make our way. The crowd was hot. The crowd was hot throughout the night. Throughout the night, they were starting to slip up a little bit. You know, they had their slow points, whatever the hell. The women's, what was it called? The women's Survivor Series match I thought was booty. Honestly, I thought that match was kind of all put together. The end stretch was good, but the first half was, you know what I mean? Then we get to the men's Survivor Series match. And the first half was good because you had NXT get mopped for like the first half. Walter got eliminated like the first 3 minutes, which pissed everybody off. Then fucking, what was the guy? Damian Priest did nothing in that match and then just got eliminated. Like literally, got in a ring, whipped for a kick, RKO, he's gone. So they got Ciampa left. Ciampa eliminated Seth, that was cool. But then he got eliminated and Keith Lee, boom, Keith Lee got put over big even though he lost. Put over in defeat. Awesome sauce. Then you got Brock versus Rey Mysterio. Match was not great, but I thought it had some good spots in there. Dominic came in, did the double 619, frog splash, whatever. Alright. But at this point in time, you had 2-hour pre-show that started at 5. It's now 10 o'clock. This show's been going on for 5 hours. The crowd's dead. I'm dead. As y'all could tell, if y'all watching this stream, as the stream went on, I was getting tired. I was getting lifeless, restless. It's not that we don't like women's wrestling. It's that we were tired. We've been sitting through so much wrestling. This is why they badly positioned this match. So, I'm tired. The crowd's tired. I'm sure some of you are tired. We get into this women's triple threat match. Mind you, this had a lot of build up to it, mainly between Becky and Shayna. A lot of build up to it. Crowd was into it somewhat. They wanted to like this match, but it was slow. The problem with this match is that it was slow. I mean, you had Bayley did some moves, Shayna did something. I barely remember Shayna getting many moves in except for the Kirifuda clutch. Becky did some moves. It was like they had a triple threat in here earlier in the night. Roderick Strong, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. That was a good triple threat match. This, I don't know what the hell this was. If this was how the match is supposed to go, this should not have been in the main event. I'm sorry. This should not have closed out the show. It was a very underwhelming way to end Survivor Series. Shayna Baszler won. Happy she won. They put NXT over strong tonight. Even though they didn't win every single match, which they didn't have to. They put the women over strong in NXT because they won the women's Survivor Series match. And then they won the women's triple threat match, which, mind you, main event of the show. But then, Becky Lynch lays out Shayna Baszler after the match, stands tall. It's like, why? Becky Lynch lost. She didn't get pinned. She lost, but she did not get pinned. You could have just left it at that. Becky did not look weak. Bayley was the one who tapped out. But Becky just laid her out, stood tall. Why? Why did Becky have to get the last laugh in? She didn't look weak at all in this. I thought that was so unnecessary. So unnecessary. I'll be honest, I thought women's match sucked. It should not have main evented the show. It should have been somewhere slapped in the middle, or in the middle where the dead period was happening. I mean, the crowd was already dead by the end, and for them to put on a slow match, I don't know what people were expecting. So you're gonna have fans come on there with hate in their heart talking about, oh, this is why women don't get treated as well. They get in the main event, and then the crowd gets all oopsie whoopsie and all idiot jittery. No, the match was slow and the match wasn't good. That's why the crowd wasn't cheering as loud. That's why the crowd sat on their hands, and that's why the crowd was like, ugh. So for all of you who have something to say, that's my tidbit on the main event. As a show overall, I thought it was good. I don't even say good. Did I say good? Was it a good show? If I'm doing it by my standards, I thought it was an okay show. My standards, this show would get a 6. Main Raw standards, this show would get a 7.5. But I'm going by my standards because it's my review and my channel. So this show's getting a 6 for me. That being said, that was Survivor Series. I mean, if I had missed this show, I would not have been disappointed. I would have been remiss had I not came out here and supported my NXT babies, which is why I live stream, and that is why I watched this show, because I wanted to support NXT. Had NXT not had nothing to do with this show, I would not have watched this show. I'm not even watching this from my network account. I'm using my friend Alejandro's account, because WWE has just been such a lost cause for me. But nonetheless, that was Survivor Series. So what did you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know. Hopefully WWE does not decide to copyright claim this video too, like they did NXT TakeOver War Games. But we'll see about that. Hey, did you enjoy that clip? I know I did. Well, I'm here to tell you there's plenty of more where that came from. I stream on the Tyler Kun Williams channel, this very channel, every single Wednesday, 8 to 10 p.m. where I live react to NXT and AEW. You should tune into those streams. You'll see more clips like this. And for more stuff and content like this, please consider liking and subscribing to the Tyler Williams channel. Yeah, I know you hear Being the Elite in the background. I ain't gonna lie. Let me stop cutting this. Let me cut this out before I get a copyright strike.